Hello, friends, brothers, sisters in Christ. I just want to share another story. This happened 2 weeks ago. I was out and about running errands and with my car, and when I got to one of the places, visiting a friend, dropping something off, I didn't get to see him, but I talked to his girlfriend, and I was waiting for him for a little bit to see him, and I thought, I'm just going to go ahead and go because he was apparently busy. And I got in my car and it wouldn't start. And that's a bummer, man. It's a bummer. And I was like, great. And so, of course, my first thought is to get my battery, get it charged. Hopefully somebody could jump me. So the first thing I did was kind of walk around the area. It wasn't the greatest area, but nevertheless, there were people out and about, and thought somebody would be helpful enough, or somebody might have a cable. But it didn't seem like anybody was engaging and really helpful. There was a few that were saying this and that, but they're saying, nobody here has one of those. And then I don't know, it came to my mind that someone said there's an auto store down the road, so I was like, okay. This is about the second time it's happening over the past month or so. And I thought, okay, it's now time to go get my own portable battery charger. So I actually walked down to a place and got my own portable battery charger. So it's a pretty nifty thing. I've seen it done twice, that somebody had a portable battery charger. So I thought, okay, I guess it's time to do it. It was only a quarter of a mile, and it took me a little time to figure out which one to be the best one, but there ended up being not many options, so I got it, and the guy said, hey, it should be good to go once you take it out of the box. There should be some charge to it. And so I thought, okay, good, because that would help. And so I walked back, I tried to jump it. We're trying to figure it out, read the instructions, and it seems like, I don't know, something didn't seem right. Kept looking over the instructions, trying to find, you have all the different languages, and English is in there somewhere. And then you find it, and you have to read it carefully. And anyway, I found information and after we had already tried sitting and waiting and watching the lights do whatever, I realized that prior to use, charge the battery charger. Okay, so we unplugged it and we put it in their place and let me charge in their room, and went from there. And it did not sound like that car down there. It just turned on this thing. It's like it's nothing, not even a click, nothing when I tried earlier. And all that while I was waiting, I called a friend of mine who lived on the other side of town, I guess approximately 45 minutes away. And when he got there, he brought jumper cables. Okay, all right. So he got close to me, and we put the cables together, and it still wouldn't start. And we tried a couple different times, and my friends tried after I tried, and it's like, it's just not starting. And so I think, okay, maybe the battery's dead, right? And so my friend I was seeing, he did get there eventually, and he had some tools, and so he was able to get my battery out. And after I got the battery out, we walked, well, I didn't walk down this time. I actually found there's another auto store the opposite direction, and my friend Dennis took me down there, and we got tested. And it was good news, kind of. It was not the battery. The battery was good. So that just kind of leads to bad news, thinking, oh, there's something worse. My starter, alternator, or relay switch, something along those lines is a problem. So, okay. Well, just take it one step at a time. But as things are going on, you can imagine my emotions, my mind just going, flustered, frustrated, and I'm trying to pray through it. And gratefully, Dennis, my friend, was praying through it with me too. And I was just like, why, you know? But I just kept plodding on, and my biggest concern, I guess, was too that I feel like finances of late have been trying and very tight, and it's like, how much more can I take, right? So anyway, we obviously found if the battery's good, then the next thing is getting it towed. So I started checking into that, and I checked with my insurance company, and trying to make a call and try to figure things out. And I had a couple different insurance companies, and I realized, oh no, I was relying on one for roadside service, and the other just for just regular insurance. And it's like, I let one of them lapse, and that was one that had roadside service. It's like, oh Lord, oh boy, you know. I was struggling, but I was trying to press on. And again, I thank God for my friends. And by that evening, sometime, he took me. I was trying to filter things through, trying to call. I tried to call while this thing was going on. I left a couple phone calls or texts with a friend of mine who's a mechanic. I thought, great, he could have some help some way or another, or some knowledge and advice. And when he got around to getting with me, he had things going on, so he was busy that day in the evening. Actually, he was towing somebody that night. And I said, what? So, and he offered to tow me, and I thought, that was a blessing. Great. I don't have to pay a tow service, or I could pay him something, but you know, it was just saying somebody could get me towed, even not that night, but the next day. Because I found out when I was looking at towing services stuff that, like, not available, you know, you're paying, or it'd be an extra charge. It was just, didn't look like a good deal to get towed, and it's like, well, it's not a big hurry. I can wait till Monday. Although at the same time, I know it's not the best neighborhood, but whatever. I'm just gonna wait till Monday, just sit on it, relax,